I'm often surprised about the number of people that are lining up for fried chicken at the fast food outlets. And you know, I get it, life's so busy, and they do make the chicken taste pretty good. But if you've ever worked at one of those places, and I have, you'll know that most of them push their oil to the absolute limit, and sometimes it's really horrible. And I often wonder, how does it make people feel after they've eaten it? In this video today, I'm showing you a technique that produces way healthier and just as tasty fried chicken, and it's all done in the oven. The Parmesan adds an awesome flavour to the chicken, and nature has given us the perfect vessel for the corn, the husks. Simple, healthy and delicious. I'll show you how it goes. You'll need a hot oven, so preheat it to 200 degrees Celsius fan or 220 no fan. Any bone-in chicken pieces work except for chicken wings. They burn too easily. First, remove the skin from the chicken and then set the pieces aside. Set up your breading station with 3 bowls. In the first bowl, combine 1 cup of flour, 2 teaspoons of paprika and 1 teaspoon of black pepper. In the second bowl, whisk together 2 whole eggs and 2 tablespoons of milk. And in the third bowl, mix 2/3 a cup of breadcrumbs with about 1 1/3 cups of shredded Parmesan cheese, so more cheese than breadcrumbs. Start by coating each chicken piece in the flour mixture, then dip them in the egg, and finally coat them well in the breadcrumb and Parmesan mix. I find it easier to use one hand for dipping in the egg and the other for crumbing. It saves a lot of hand washing in between. This crumb mix is enough for about 1.5 to 2 kilo of chicken pieces. I accidentally only bought 1 kilo, but I saved the leftover crumb mix in the fridge and I used it the next day with more chicken. You can easily halve this crumb mix amount as well. Now grab a large tray, enough to hold all the chicken pieces, add a knob of butter and enough oil to cover the base, then pop the tray in the oven for 5 minutes to heat up the oil and the butter. After 5 minutes, take the tray out, place the chicken pieces on it and drizzle with some melted butter. I used about 1/4 cup. Put the tray back in the oven and bake for 30 minutes. While the chicken cooks, prepare the corn. Take as many corn cobs as you like and remove the silk from the tops, either by hand or with scissors. If any of the husks don't fully cover the corn, you can patch them up with a little aluminium foil. To make the coleslaw dressing, in a small bowl mix together 3/4 cup of mayonnaise, 1/2 teaspoon of dry mustard, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper and 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. The cayenne adds a pleasant bite to the slaw. And lastly, 3 tablespoons of cream. Whisk until well combined, and for the coleslaw veggies, in a large bowl combine 1/2 medium cabbage finely shredded, 4 spring onions that have been sliced, 2 large carrots peeled and grated, 4 sticks of celery thinly sliced, and 2 apples chopped into small pieces. You can leave the peel on, I normally do. Squeeze 1/2 lemon over the top of the apples to stop them discolouring. If the only thing you take away from this video is apples and coleslaw, then I'll be happy. Pour the dressing over the veggies and toss everything together until well coated. After 30 minutes, take the chicken out of the oven and gently flip the pieces over. By the way, an egg flip would work better than tongs here. Tongs can tear the crumb off the chicken. Add the corn cobs to the tray and return everything to the oven for another 30 minutes. When the chicken and corn are done, take them out of the oven. Carefully remove the husk and silk from the corn once they're cool enough to handle. I have kitchen hands and managed it right away. I like to cut the ends of the husks off with a knife. Then I slather the corn with butter and sprinkle with salt. Serve the coleslaw in bowls and plate up the chicken and corn. Mike and I devoured all the chicken between the 2 of us. It was so good. And if you have any leftovers, the chicken is just as tasty cold. The slaw will last in the fridge for up to 3 days. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.